What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our Godzilla Battleline streams, ladies and gentlemen. It has been 3 weeks, 3.5, 4 weeks almost since our last stream. And here we are. We will definitely be talking about everything that has come with this season, especially the fragments. I know a lot of people are interested in talking about the fragments. Speaking of, I have some here to claim. Love that for me. How many of these do I have? Doesn't say. Chibi upping himself in the tier list. I have not personally used Chibi myself yet. Although I have seen him quite a lot in matches, and he's performing better. But he is not performing super well. You gonna spend that 18? I already did. That is done. That purchase has been made. I have them. I'm harder than as diamond coating. Yeah, I got them. I got all of them. We'll play matches with both of them tonight. You're guessing fragments are only for 4 stars? Yes, fragments are only for the 4 stars. We'll play with both of these characters tonight. I will say the Godzilla 54 variant is the better of the two. I believe. I knew -1 wasn't coming out this season. I'm shocked that -1 isn't this season. Maybe he'll be next season to correspond with the American release. I'm shocked that he wasn't the November release. Here's what it is. What is the difference between both the G54s? All G54's official community name is Jenkins, by the way. I'll take it. The difference between the two Godzilla 1954s is vast. Also, how can you check how many fragments you have? Okay, so this is how you check for the fragments before we get started with me talking about the units. Because a lot of people did not watch today's video. If you click on this menu on the top with the three lines, are called the hamburger menu because there's two buns and a patty. Right here it says fragment trade, and you click on fragment trade, and then you have this. It'll show you all the fragments that you currently own and how many pieces you have towards a specific character. Once you hit 50 of 50, you can trade them in for one of these things. This isn't even pay to win. Everyone is saying fragments are pay to win. The fragments are not pay to win. The fragments actually help out the free-to-play players more than anything. The whales will just keep buying characters, right? The whales don't need fragments. This is for the free-to-play players. This is just helping you get more 4 stars. Just convert them all to GMATs. You cannot convert your fragments all to GMATs. You can only convert a fragment to whatever it is. So like the GMAT fragments can only become GMATs. The Godzilla 1954 fragment can only become a Godzilla 1954. They're only for 4 stars. We'll have to see how this goes in the future, but this is extremely free-to-play friendly. They have yet to start charging us for fragments, which I don't know why they would charge for fragments and not just give us in an offer a 4-star. It makes no sense to me. What I imagine they'll do is have fragments tacked onto offers if they even sell them at all. Yeah, let's say that when they add offers to fragments. I really don't think... It makes no sense for someone to buy fragments. What's the difference between buying a 4-star and buying 50 fragments? It doesn't make any sense, right? And they already don't guarantee you any 4 stars except for like the 2 offers, one from this season, one from last season. So it would make no sense for them to be like, we're never going to sell you a guaranteed 4-star of a new character, right? But here's like the fragment. I mean, they could just be like, it makes no sense. If they're going to have an offer that has a 4-star in it, say there's an offer with a Biollante. What's the difference between having that offer give you the Biollante piece or give you the fragments? There's no difference. It's the same thing. These These need to be earnable in more ways. I think this is a very good start. And I think this is very free to play friendly. It takes you longer to get 50 fragments for a character than it does to just outright buy a 4-star. Inevitably, if they start selling fragments, that's fine, but I don't see the difference between if they were to sell us 50 fragments, sell us a G material, or sell us a 4-star. It's all the same thing. It all equals a piece at the end of the day. My ideal thing for fragments is, so far, the only way we know about how to get fragments is from login calendars or from special missions. I believe inevitably these will turn up in offers. To what degree, I'm not sure. It doesn't really make sense to have them in offers, but I'm sure they'll show up in an offer eventually. I'm certain these will show up in the Battle Pass eventually. We'll eventually get them in the Battle Pass. My biggest hope is that these get added to the expeditions. I would love, in a mysterious expedition, the chance to earn 1 to 3 fragments for a character. And then in a legendary expedition, you get your 4-star guaranteed, and maybe you get 10 fragments for another 4-star, or the same one. I think that this is a good start. I'm not convinced that this is necessary, but this is going to help a lot of people. This is going to help a lot of people get more 4-stars. Let's say, for example, the next 5 months they do these challenges where you get 10 fragments for using all these characters. In 5 months, you'll have one 4-star piece for like 20 characters. They made fragments so they can make an excuse to not give you more stuff during login rewards, obviously. I agree with that, though. That is true. Because now this login reward calendar is just fragments, as opposed to last month's where it was like gold, maps, gems, whatever, and then the map. Wait, what exactly do you trade fragments for? You trade fragments for a piece of this character. So if I have 50 Space Godzilla fragments, I will get one piece of Space Godzilla. If I have 50 G material fragments, then I'll get one G material. It's a more convoluted way to earn these pieces. At the moment, fragments are entirely earnable for free. There's not, at the moment, a single purchasable fragment. That will, I'm sure, change inevitably. I think this is a step in the right direction. I think their implementation this season, the beginning of the season, has been very good. My, I guess, opinion on them hinges on the rest of this season, on whether or not these start showing up in offers or what. Because right now, the fragments are entirely pay to win, and the only negative to fragments at the current moment is that they take up that entire login calendar instead of us getting different rewards, like 300 gold or whatever. What 4-star fragments would I mostly want? Earth, Leo, Gigan, and Destroya. Probably Kiryu if you're a newer player. Probably would want Kiryu ones. I think that it definitely depends on how they're going to go about the fragment system in the future. Where can I play for Girth? Pay for Girth OnlyFans. You DM me about the Earth OnlyFans. We'll talk about it. The fragments make me think guilds are coming soon. They mentioned in one of their live streams that a friends list and guilds are something that are super people are super requested, but they have like not moved forward with those features other than just like talking about them. But I like the concept of fragments. I like that so far they've been entirely earnable for free. I am cautiously optimistic on the future of fragments because it either is going to end up as a really good way for free-to-play players to earn 4 stars, and just players in general to earn 4 stars. But there's obviously the worry that they will become paid, which I don't know why anyone would buy these, especially if it's not 50 of 50. Doesn't make any sense. But who knows where it'll go? And right now, it's entirely free to play. There's no purchasable fragments. It is the first day of the season, though. That can all change. We'll have to see where this goes. I like it so far. I'm down. They just need more ways for us to earn them. Maybe as rewards in studio mode. Every time you do studio mode, maybe you can have a chance to get 1 to 3 fragments. That would be something interesting. Maybe you could put them in the mysterious expeditions. That would be something. Maybe have them as rewards for All-Star Battle or the egg mode. I don't know. But this is a good concept. There's just no way to grind these out. And like, I would be fine if they had like maybe like a story mode or like PvE missions throughout the whole month where like you could grind for fragments. Maybe like every time you win the challenge, it's like 1 to 3 fragments, and that you just grind it enough, you can earn a 4-star. Because that's what I think the direction that this is heading, optimistically, is that they are going to add a way for us to farm fragments for characters, so we're not just gaining a piece of the character guaranteed. It'll be like we're having to work towards our pieces for them, which I think is a good idea. If they do that, I don't know. Something tells me that they will stick fragments in All-Star Battle Exchange. I think so. I think they probably will. Which, again, All-Star Battle Exchange is an entirely free-to-play shop. Everything in there is earnable for free. You've never been able to buy event points. You always have to earn them. But they need to make fragments earnable in more areas of the game, not just as login rewards and special missions, because then it's going to take forever to gain pieces for these. They need to have some way that these are earnable, or maybe some way that we can farm fragments. That would go a long way towards player sentiment, and I think it would just overall be better. I think paying for fragments is going to be really dumb if they decide to go that route, because you need 50 for 1 4-star, and we already know that 1 4-star piece is worth $5. I can't imagine people would be dumb enough to buy like 30 fragments for $10. It makes no sense. So we're going to have to wait and see what the deal is when these inevitably go into the offers. But at the moment, they're completely free to play, just like how the GMAT started. But eventually, they will be in the store. Fragments are the biggest red flag. It's an excuse to cut down on rewards and push FOMO. I mean, I don't know what is FOMO about the fragments. Every character in the fragments has been in the game for a significant amount of time. None of the new characters have fragments. The only characters that have fragments are the characters that are in the... The only characters that have fragments are the Toho-based 4-stars up to Rainbow Mothra, maybe? I don't even know if Rainbow Mothra has fragments. I definitely know it's up to Monster X and Megalon. Will you ever do one of these streams on a weekend? It's been a long time since we fought. Probably eventually. Not right now. The only way I can see them being Bibles is they're part of a bigger package. Maybe you get 5 or something. Yeah, I don't see how they really make these in any offers meaningful. But we need more vehicle units. I agree. But these, if you're pessimistic about games, these are a major red flag. If you're an optimist, I think these are going to be good for free-to-play players. We just need more ways to earn them. I do believe that they are also a way to maybe give us less rewards. But honestly, the rewards in the login calendars are terrible. Like, it's just like a little bit of bonus stuff. At least 10 days in, you're guaranteed to get a 4-star piece. It is an excuse to give us less resources, like gems or gold. But I like this so far. I am upset that the login calendar is just fragments. But I think that there is definitely a lot of room for this to trend in a positive direction. I think that jumping to the conclusion that this is strictly negative is not an amazing outlook. This, so far, is free-to-play friendly. Entirely earnable free-to-play. At the moment, there's no way to spend money to gain more fragments. I believe to get the best use out of this is to have fragments be earnable in various areas of the game. How many W's has Toho actually had this year? We've had a few characters that have been really good. A few buffs and nerf changes that have been really good. I would count those as W's. This I would count as a W for now, at least. Should I buy or save up because I have 4,671 G-stones and none of the new units? Well, your G-stones aren't going to guarantee you a new unit. You could use them on the 4,500 expedition and maybe get the new unit. I would save your gems. Actually, you know what? This is a tip to everyone in here who's also new, who has a lot of gems now. We have the event for the decreased expedition time and triple G tokens. I would spend your gems opening up the boxes you get from your arena battles. You're going to get a ton of pieces and a ton of gold. It's going to be ridiculous. I will not be using Bomber for a match. Now the only really pay-to-win thing is the alternate G54. Yeah, I mean, he is really good. He's exceptionally good. Definitely is pay to, like, yeah, I mean, it is, I don't want to say pay to win, but it's very, very close. I don't think he is a guaranteed win if you slot him in, but the new Godzilla is exceptionally powerful. We'll talk about, I talked about the fragments a lot right now, and we'll go back on it. I want to see Super Mechagodzilla damage when you send him out in the field. I'll send him out. Since friend matches are sometimes bugged, what we can do about that? If friend matches are bugged, I'm just going to go into the arena, like we had been in other streams. I used one of my gems at 45 minutes, got Super Mechagodzilla this morning. I love that for you. I earned Super Mechagodzilla through the rewards from the season changeover, and then I bought this guy. I'll take a moment to talk about this Godzilla before we talk about Super Mechagodzilla, because there's a lot less to talk about with this one. He's got a small AoE. He's 6 cost. He's completely immune to everything. And his stats are really good. The only thing that's bad is his attack speed is really high, which is not great. They introduced alternate views because Super Mechagodzilla, yet he isn't even an alternate unit. Well, we speculated that Super Mechagodzilla was the reason that they made alternate units. And it would have made sense for him to be an alternate unit, but they just made him his own unit. So that's fine with me. I don't care. They never seem to do Godzilla units wrong other than 1 or 2 of them. I don't know. There are a few Godzilla units that are just not good, but they really knocked it out of the park with this one. He's immune to all status effects, and he's immune to explosions. It is worth mentioning, he is also immune to Psychic Chorus, so you cannot Psychic Chorus him. If you want to heal him on the battlefield, you're going to have to Fire Rodan. I don't even know if Mothra's heal will heal him, the leader ability, because I'm pretty sure he's immune to the abilities. Actually, he probably would get healed with it because it doesn't say leader abilities here. It says effect pieces and status effects. But he doesn't get affected by Psychic Course because Psychic Course is an effect piece. G55, new version, or Waka, who's better? That's a good question. I don't know. Waka is just straight up stronger. This guy is just immune to like every meta unit. I thought Ruin said PC still worked. I thought I saw that PC. I saw that PC doesn't work. I haven't tested it myself. I'm just reiterating what I've seen in Discord. That Psychic Course didn't work. Does Absolute work on him? I'd imagine Absolute Zero does work on him. I don't know though. This was the deck I was using for the arena. I'm gonna go do something like this for friend battles. We'll do like, put him in. Also, the rented levels on Fire Rodan and the Godzilla 54 are really, really good. Does that mean Kids doesn't work on Tokyo Goji either? Well, Kids isn't an effect piece. Kids is a unit. Kids should still work. Theoretically. Kids should still work. Certain Mechagodzilla being an alternate unit wouldn't make sense because he does not fulfill the purpose of making a new unit using the model of an existing unit because of the Garuda on his back. I mean, he is literally the exact same model, just with Garuda. So it could work to be an alternate, but I guess they decide not to do that. The old 45 has better stats than the original, yes. Does Megalon AoE affect him since it's a field effect? That's a good question. I don't know. When will the leader tier list be updated? Your mother. I was actually thinking about doing that. Maybe I'll get around to it this weekend. We're probably this season's lead, knowing how Desgador worked last season. The anti-healing, you mean? I know what you mean by the anti-healing. I don't know. I haven't tried the anti-healing on him yet. If someone wants to do anti-healing on this Godzilla, feel free to be my guest. But you're good. These two are good. You're good. I mean, this is a little bit expensive for fixed. I don't know. It's like expensive to have both of them in here, no? Yeah, Rune originally thought PC didn't work. We came back and said it did. Oh, okay, cool. I don't even think they put some effort into Super Mecha's model. I mean, they definitely put effort into it because the Garuda stuff is entirely new and all the effects are new. It's just the same Mechagodzilla model. So take that how you will. We'll throw Chibi in here for old times sake. And we'll do who's like a good unit that we could just kind of throw in here for like balance purposes. We'll do Megalon. This seems alright. Let's take this into fixed. Shocked we didn't get -1, but maybe we're waiting on global release. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty shocked that we didn't get -1. Maybe we'll get them in December. There's no way we're not getting -1. I thought it would definitely be this month, but I guess not. The only alts I would love is Modified Gigan and Alt Caesar. Yeah, like, Modified Gigan with the chainsaw hands would work. But if they have to, I guess, by the Super Mechagodzilla rules, is if it has anything new to the model, it's its own unit. So Modified Gigan might end up being either an evolution or its own unit. All Godzilla 54 seems entirely different, to have entirely different animation in terms of when it's moving besides its different attacking animations. Yeah, the new Godzilla 1954 does have different animations. So does Waka. They only share they share all the same model and the same like skeletal rig, but they have different animations. And this new Godzilla, this new alternate version, is like super fast. He like runs up the battlefield. He's really fast. It's probably the next season's corresponding with the release in the Americas. Yeah, I thought they would do it to release the corresponding with the Japanese release, but I guess not. Is the alt G89 better than the normal G89? I think so. Because he has... I don't remember which stat is better, his health or his damage. I think his damage is a little bit better. And he can hit air. And the Waka is just a menace. I like Waka better than the G89 that we have had since the beginning of the game. I have a team that I like using fixed matches, so I will fight you using it. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Waka is definitely better than the classic G89. I am not entirely certain what the status of Alt 54... No, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Alt 54 is better than regular Godzilla 1954. His stats are better, and he doesn't have to transform into all the other Godzillas. And he's immune to all status effects. He will be meta. He's going to be meta. He is strong, and he's immune to pretty much everything. So, that's really good. That is really good. He is going to be... not like running the meta, but he's definitely going to be like a top tier pick for a long time. Do the rooms not work? I'm just gonna throw the team into ranked. So let's run like. Am I running them in ranked? Am I running it like this in ranked? I say fuck it, we ball. I'll put this in ranked. You know what? Actually, if we're going to ranked, what's the map looking like right now? London? New York, Tokyo? What is this? London? Yeah, okay. I'll put Biollante in. Let's take him out. Let's put Biollante. You know, I'm kind of glad we got Super Mechagodzilla. Getting those shitty units out of the way. They've been holding off on introducing him for quite a while, even they knew nobody wants him. He had #1 in the vote from the Japanese fans really came through and voted for him. It was crazy. I did not think he was going to make it into the vote, but they always show up for the mechs. Why is Toho doing the whole 7 years of Godzilla thing when it is technically next year? It's not even December yet at all. They did that last year too. They celebrated the 69th birthday of Godzilla the year prior. I don't know why they do it. Tokyo in 3-ish minutes. Oh, I gotta get this in then with the Violante. I love the voice on where Chibiga says it's Chibin time and Gyoud all over the enemy units. -1 will launch the rest of the world in December. Definitely we'll see him next year because of spoilers, bro. There's just so many interesting features. I missed when we got units that weren't just 4-star. I agree. So do you mean no one wanted him? I personally hate the Mechagodzilla from the Heisei era. I think he looks really bad, and I did not enjoy that movie at all. But pretty much everyone that I spoke to when the time of the voting polls was occurring was the consensus was that he was very much not a popular pick with at least Western fans. But Super Mechagodzilla was an insane, like, left field pick, game winner from, like, the Japanese crowd. They showed up in droves and voted for him, and he caught the dub. Oh, we could use this guy. I actually haven't used Super Mechagodzilla as a unit, but this is super fucking annoying, by the way. I can't see what's going on my screen. I have no idea what's happening. Not great. Not great. Oh, Dyson Deadlifts, you voted for Orga. How's the stream going? The stream... Oh, he's fast, dude. The stream is going pretty well. We are cranking it out over here with Chibi Godzilla and Super Mechagodzilla, having a good time. Wow, he is super fast, and Rodan totally just goes right through him, and he just totally fucked up all of those Kamacuras. Rodan's getting that heal out, so our stream is going pretty good so far. We got all the new units. May they don't lose, for please love of God. I am going to try not to lose, but I want you to recognize that this is not exactly a the most sound deck that we're using. Let's get Biolante up. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't like the spawn effect. What is I smoking? The spawn effect is super cool. It looks awesome. It is just, God, not ideal in any capacity for, like, competitive play. Like, it is hard to look at. But at least it's like a one and done. Sending Chibi out. Why is Biolante stuck now? Oh yeah, dude, we're not walking out of this. We don't even have Earth in our deck. Oh, it's over. It's so over here. Oh, he trained like a dickhead. This will be the only time he beats me. Well, he wins. That's fair and square win right there. Denied. He's a dickhead, bro. I gotta hit you with a boo. Don't be dickhead. Come on. Boo. The spawn effect should be one time. Watch the next collab. Use the kite.
Thanks for the scratch, man. I appreciate it.
I don't know why that showed up so late. Bro, super counts as ground units. It's just awful. I thought it was a flyer. He looks like he flies. I don't know why he is on the ground. I should rank and got a legendary. Congratulations. Sorry, so I'm going back to the deck that I normally am using with Earth in it. But I was using Shin Godzilla for the leader wins, so we'll keep that. But I will put you in here, and I will put you in here. Is it still London, or is it just moved to Tokyo? It's still London, so we'll use Biolante. He hit me with the denied there, which is fine, but that's literally the only time he's ever beaten me. Look here, the finally base unit that spawn things should be a Destroy Larva spawner or an Aqua Mothra spawner that spawns the mini Mothra Aquas like in the movie. No DT with Earth, the fuck? Really give me 1v1 random room fixed? The rooms were not working. You are positive with the fragments, but remember you were also positive with the alternate units, and see now they are just the same models with busted stats, and you pay $12 to get. I am still positive on the alternate units. I really do enjoy them. They are the same models, which is all whatever. the animations are different, the moves are different, and they are changing. You know, the so far, the 2 alternates that we've gotten have been very good, solid characters. I am not a huge fan of them not really being, or I'm sorry, this season they have really not been obtainable for free. Waka Godzilla had a lot of opportunities to get him. I believe that this season we are kind of getting the short end of the stick because they're trying to show us how cool the new fragments are. So we're not getting like a ton of opportunities to unlock the Godzilla 1954, which sucks. But I am still positive on the alternate units. Any additional characters into the game, I am more than happy for. They are it's Toa's way of saving time. I think it's lazy. I think it's lazy that they are doing the alternates exactly the same. Although I agree with what you're saying, Coconut, where the pool of characters is already pretty inflated and they're doing duplicates. I would much rather there be more characters that are unique, like new unique characters, rather than you know, ones that we've gotten before. Oh my god. This is what happens when the new characters are super weak. But I think we'll make do. Probably also shouldn't be using Shin Godzilla if I'm testing new units. I'm fucked right here with the Biollante. It's over. It's so over. Say excellent battle. I'm putting back my fucking G89. Fragments to me feels like a loss for us because I could 100% see them replacing the guaranteed units in the battle pass with like 25 fragments or something. I don't think that they're going to replace the units in the battle pass with fragments. The whole purpose of the battle pass is to unlock the units, so I can't imagine that they will remove the only reason people buy the pass. Are we gonna get Alt 54 this season like Monster Zero? Oh, that's what you said. I mean, I got Monster Zero. Oh, did it just switch to Tokyo? Gonna take Biollante out. Put in, what's his name? This one. The names of the alternates aren't much good either. The names of the alternates suck. I am a fan of having the alternate versions of characters. I believe that it is a good way to... Alternate units should not be new units, but rather an option to change the attack of the existing unit. That I agree on. That I do agree with you on that one. And that's what I thought they were going to do originally. But, I'm not hating on the alternates because I do really enjoy, I honestly don't mind the fragments better than the G tokens. That is debatable, I think. But the fragments, I think, are a good step in the right direction. I think at the moment they need to be earnable in more ways. And then we'll see, you know, what the deal is. But for now, they are pretty solid. I'm a big fan of the fragments. And the alternate units, I think the alternate units, your opinion on them is more or less shaped by how, I guess, lucky you were to unlock the, you know, we've only had now Waka Godzilla and Godzilla 90 and what is this, Tokyo version. I believe that the alternates, while yes, are not the most unique characters or most original characters, I definitely think that the alternates are a good, quick, and dirty way of diversifying the meta. So you can take that how you will, but that's what I think about them. I think that, you know, it's an easy way to churn out new characters, and both of the alternates that we've gotten have been meta relevant. Not meta defining, but meta relevant. I don't think any of them have been Earth tier, but I think they're both very good. Better get to within the next year on breaking into the Valley's office. I agree with you. Can you use G21 for a battle? No. Jenkins is girth tier? No. Everyone's sleeping on Monster Zero? I don't like Monster Zero at all. Personally. Run a G21 deck for one fight? No, I'm trying to win, and we're already, like, fumbling that bag. So you best believe I'm not about to run a G21 and, like, purposely lose. You're out of your mind. Will it ever be possible to get Godzilla 2021 Mechagodzilla 2021 Kong? Yeah, probably. Eventually. They'll come back when the new Godzilla and Kong movie comes out. Oh, wow. Tokyo 54 moves quick. Yeah, dude. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, Tokyo 54 Godzilla, he moves, like, super fast. Like, look at him, like... Look at him hustle right here. He's moving, dude. He's moving. And he does, like, a significant amount of damage. Like, it's not like his damage isn't a joke. Like, he is, like, very strong. And mine is only level 13, and he clears out, like, a wide area. Very good. Where's my excellent battle? There it is. I was thinking the devs gave up on skins. I think the skins need to come back. Ah, you miss me, Chef? You're too sweet. You're too sweet. Yeah, they'll just hit a button switch attack every month, get 1 or 2 new ones along with the Battle Pass characters. I was hoping that the alternates would be, like, alternate character versions, but I didn't think that they would, like, make an as soon as they said that the rarities would be different, I knew that they were going to have separate level system as well. I watched Storm Metabag, that was so fun visually. Jenkins has, like, Geo 4 speed, he's crazy, he's keeping the retirement home at maximum efficiency. Yeah, he is fast as fuck.
Thanks for subscribing.
Oh, we gotta subscribe. Thank you, Michael O'Brien, for subscribing. Bold of you to have the full legal name as your YouTube account, but there, shout out you, Michael. That's a good name. That's a biblical name right there. That's a strong name. Who are we fighting? Panny or Ramagon? 54 is all out for blood, being sent to the nursing home. Bro, the two of them are pretty solid together, but I like 54 more. But how many wins do you have to get with the leader to get their icon? 500. 500 leader wins. I was in a match with a person and they deadass spawned 2 Mogeras and I thought I was tripping. That is totally possible, as we've gone over many times on this channel. 2 Mogeras is extremely possible. 54, what are you doing? Please choose a direction. Thank you. You know what unit I haven't seen in a reason in a while? Ultima, he's fun. He was in everyone's deck for quite a few seasons. I was using him today for the, I was using him today for the challenge. For the challenge of, to get his, piece, the alternate piece for him. Or not the alternate, I'm sorry, the fragment piece for Ultima. And, God, he was so much fun to use today. I'm definitely gonna maybe go back and try out some Ultima shenanigans. Because I had a ton of fun, using him in my deck again. It was great. I mean, he was lighting people up this morning. It was phenomenal. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. I mean, this Godzilla 54 is just determined to just, like, attack the buildings. Oh, I got him with the GG. Excellent battle. Excellent battle. Phenomenal battle. Also, as far as leader goes, Mechagodzilla is, I think, probably a decent leader. His range is awesome. My current thoughts on Mecha, I am not a big fan. I am not a big fan of the Mecha. When will Godzilla vs. Kong New Empire come out? I don't know, next year, like March or April or something. The new Mechagodzilla is a fun unit. I don't really think he is like... I don't think he's going to be meta relevant. I think maybe if he was a 5 cost, he would be. But, this season for 6, he's competing with the alternate Godzilla 54. And the alternate 54 Godzilla is just so much better. It's just so much better. The range and the piercing on the Mechagodzilla is really, really strong. But the video that plays is, like, really detrimental to, like, you as a player, especially, like, in a pinch, and we saw that earlier in the stream. He's fun. I am not convinced that he is going to be, like, a super impactful character. I think he's just going to be, like, a fun one. The alternate Godzilla 1954 definitely is going to end up being a very impactful character moving forward, for sure. No doubt. No doubt in my mind. So they're going over here. Drop those guys over there. Mothra can go here. Help him out. The slow is good, but it's not going to stop the Leo charge. Grandpa's overdose on hallucinogens and coke at the same time, so he's still mediocre. Imagine introducing anti-pushback units. That would be interesting. Godzilla 1954 is anti-knockback. He's not affected by knockback. Yeah, I think he's just fine. Which was the new 54 doesn't have that gimmick where it gives a lower cost on death, probably for balance reasons if they really didn't care about it. The 54 is the gimmick for the other Godzilla. That's like his kit. It would make no sense to give this one that same kit and this ridiculous one, because then you would never get the benefit of this ridiculous one. This Godzilla has an insane kit and does not have to transform, which is great because the transformation kind of blows, honestly. Get through all these guys. Go to the next one. I'm going to get ready up. Who's this giant octopus? Giant octopus? Giant octopus? Perhaps. I guess we'll never know because it's not loading. Bro, this is chugging my computer. Holy shit, bro. What? What the fuck? Is this season a W or an L? I think this season is a W. Do you have any predictions on -1's kit? No, I know nothing about -1. I don't have any predictions on his kit. I think this season's a W. There's no way next season's going to be an alternate unit plus unit related to the one we already have because they already did that twice. I mean, shit, they could go for a turkey and do it 3 times. I definitely think that I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I literally don't remember what I was gonna say. You think the pass is worth it this season? The path is worth it. The pass is worth it every season. Every season, the pass is worth it. It is like a $50. I mean, oh my god, it is like a $500 value. For $5, $6. It's good every season. It mostly for most players, it'll depend on if the 4-star is worth it. I think the extra shit that you get from the pass is worth it. Fuck the 4-star. I don't care about the 4-star most seasons. I think that I think having the resources is far superior. The pass is always worth it on purely like a resource basis. It is phenomenal on like every account. It is phenomenal. Oh yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up. Oh yeah, he got him there. I didn't get the Mothra evolved, but that's fine. This guy's just rushing me, and now we know. I mean, his entire game. Like, the pass is worth it. Shitty units or not. Yep, 100%. I think pass is the best pass in gaming. It is really the best battle pass in gaming. Does anyone know what the heck the combination complete sticker could be used for? It honestly seems useless. It is for when your combination is complete. Glad I could help with that. See, like, I can't see what the fuck is going on my screen. Let's get Mothra. But yeah, the Mechagodzilla, I guess, does not count as a flying unit. He's, like, super close to the ground. I think he's going to get hit here. But the slow is phenomenal, by the way. And, look, can we get the slow and the stun and just make sure he never touches him? W. I think Monster vs. Godzilla needs a buff. I do think he needs a buff. I don't know what the fuck the buff could be to make him usable. Maybe a health increase or a damage increase, but he definitely needs a buff. Alright, let's drop Old Man Jenkins over here. It doesn't matter. They really didn't need to go so hard with the Super Mechagodzilla intro, really. I mean, the intro... Oh my god, his intro is really cool. But, like, it's too long. Like, I can't see shit when I do it, and I have no idea what's happening on the battlefield. It is, like, extremely detrimental to me as a player. Like, it makes me not want to use him. They need to show the Forces, man. It's to the point where the new free-to-play players can barely catch up with all this new shit. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, oh, Markzilla again. I mean, every season has been a 4-star, so we've had 30 new 4-stars minimum since the game began. It's never a good time when we are introduced to a new season with 2 4-stars, especially if one completely outshines the other. But sometimes it's worth it because they bring something different to the game, but it does really make it hard for new players to catch up. It is definitely a sentiment that, I mean, even the spenders have, where they'll be like, yeah, like, it's kind of ridiculous that, you know, there's a 2 4-stars, and it's just like, you know, for them it becomes even more shit that they have to spend on, and that's, you know, they don't want to have to spend a ton, right? Even though they would already do that. So every time you pop off the new Mechagodzilla, you get the goofiest power regeneration. I'm definitely not going to use them as much. I think it's only for the first... I don't remember. Maybe I think it's only for the first time that you deploy him. Come on, man. New Godzilla 54 is too overpowered. So were the feature monsters last season. I mean... Last season, I only really think Waka Godzilla was very overpowered. I think Rainbow Mothra is whatever. Super Mechagodzilla becoming 5 cost, becoming a flyer and HP increase would make him very strong. Maybe for extra, you could also make the intro happen on the first time he plays a match. Waka is a very strong character, but I don't think he's like a very meta-relevant character. He kind of, to me, is falling into the same kind of category as like Final Wars Godzilla and like GMK, where they're like really good, but like they're not necessary for a win. I don't think the new Godzilla alternate is necessary for wins, but he is definitely not making it any harder. Super Mechagodzilla legitimately makes it harder because he makes it so you can't see anything, which is not great. No one likes that. But I like them both. I don't really have like a ton of negative things to say. I just don't think that they are, or that the Super Mechagodzilla is going to be like extremely meta relevant, which I think is valid. It's not like a terrible unit. I just don't think he's going to be like super impactful, which kind of sucks for a you know, #1 winner in the polls. You want them to be impactful in some capacity, and I feel like Super Mechagodzilla isn't. It's almost the same way that just he feels better than Destroya did at launch for Destroya. Does the Super Mechagodzilla intro show up on the opponent screen too? No, it does not. That would be insane if it did, actually. Look at him tanking all that shit, bro. He's going crazy with it. So basically, Super Mechagodzilla spawning and damage is like Kamen Rider, but a little bit worse. Wakasa was meta when he came out because of those high levels, since she was the new unit, but after that I don't see people playing him to level up. I mean, they're going to have to level up Waka Godzilla to make him more impactful in the future, and then he'll probably be, you know, you'll probably see him around. But I think that maybe the 54 Godzilla is a little bit more meta relevant because he's immune to stuff like Dimension Tide. He's immune to the Fourth Angel. He's immune to stuns. Like, that is incredibly valuable. You know, Waka is still susceptible to everything like that. The original 54 Godzilla that we have is extremely powerful already, and this one is stronger. He has better stats, and he's immune to the explosions like that. Like, he is going to be meta relevant for a long time. As long as he's immune to status effects and regular effects, which are very prominent in this game, he is going to be used a lot. And that's just the facts. As long as there are relevant characters that have expiration damage and effects, he's going to be able to be used. I didn't look much into 54, and goddamn, that is nuts. Yeah, he is totally immune to all status effects, and he is totally immune to all effect pieces. So it's kind of crazy. And the negatives of him are that he's super fast, and his attack speed is super high, or low. High, it's like a 3.5. So if he gets pulled by Earth, but the small old man Jenkins doesn't move. Makes sense. They should add more Gears before I knew about the Tensors. He's my favorite kaiju. Yeah, Gears is a good one. They should add him. You think they're gonna be a good buff / nerf or not? You think he's gonna be good buff / nerf or not? I don't know what that means, dog. You're gonna have to be more specific. Godzilla's stronger than a black hole, confirmed. Yeah, what are his feats? What are his feats, bro? Let's run them. What are his feats? We ran Chibi earlier, Xeno Hunter, and he did nothing. I thought that it didn't list all G for as immune as damage debuffs. I thought that it didn't list Alt G54 as immune to damage debuffs. It does not list that. You are correct. But he is immune to, like, every other status effect. And effect piece, it says. So, he is still susceptible, it seems, to, like, GMK and Megalon, but you're definitely not seeing a lot of Megalon in play right now, and the GMK play also has kind of trickled off. But he is, as it seems, susceptible to the 10% debuffs. And I guess this Godzilla only has the on-spawn damage the one time. But he doesn't have the video, so he only has the video and the on-spawn damage once, which is kind of lame. I really don't want this guy to become Destroyer at my front door. It's going to be really upsetting. I think he will, though. I think he's about to transform. Maybe not. Mothra, get a hit in there, please. There we go. Love that. I feel like we could use more 1, 2, 3-star characters. Maybe we can get 2000 Baragon. Yeah, we desperately need more of the lower ranked characters. It's just the problem is the lower ranked characters don't make any money. You know, so it's They're not really as compelled to sell those to put those characters in the passes or feature them in seasons because they don't make Toho any money. It makes them no money to add like a 3-star unit. No one's buying 3-star units. The only reason people were buying Kumo was because he was absurdly broken, and that is the exception and not the rule. Oh, that's a good idea, using that thing, and then he's got the Destroyer here. That's a good idea. That's a smart play. Big Mac, that's a smart play. But I think we'll be able to deal with them right here. And then you, for sure. We can Mothra you. Oh, there, that was fucked up a little bit right there. That's also fucked up. Oh, shit. We actually are probably going to lose this one now. That was a good play. That was an excellent, excellent play. That was excellent play. That's exactly how you got to do it. I would 100% support Super X to Skeleturtle. That's why they should pair lower rank users for units. I agree. We need the Mudos next season. They're going to make a 5-star at this rate. I think a 5-star is probably inevitable, right? We'll have to wait and see how that's handled. I would like 5 stars to be introduced to this game as like world bosses for like a guild. And, you know, depending on how well your guild does against the world boss is how many like fragments you get for them. That could be an interesting thing. I would like to see that. They should add random kaiju like Ebra 966 because they would make more money and they are just remaking skins but powerful. Well, remaking the skins but powerful is making them more money. Releasing Ebra is probably not going to make as much money unless Ebra is just busted. Bomber's a decent early game, is absolutely terrible mid game and beyond. New players find this travel leveling him up. Bomber isn't even good early game, bro. Bomber is not good. There is so many better units in this game than the Bomber, especially early game. But the Bomber early game is terrible. That is a death trap. You are going to actively lose more games just by having the Bomber on your side. Fact. Oh, hola, from Mexico. Buenos noches. Ah, Berserk, you son of a bitch. Ah, we still got him though, fuck you. They need to complete the pack and add Unit 03. I agree. Or Unit 13. 5-star Baggin. I'm surprised Baggin's not in this game as well. I totally thought last year that Baggin might get added for the, Godzilla and stuff, and he never came. I was very upset with that. People think only think Bomber's good because they can easily level it. That's true. People think that, yeah, exactly. They can put a lot of levels into the Bomber. It's easy to get pieces for, and it's cheap to level up, so people think that it's really good early game. It is not good early game. It is not a surprise tech early game. It is terrible. It is so bad at the beginning of the game. It never, ever, ever is a good idea. You are investing in a 5-cost unit that cannot defend itself. That is a terrible idea. I think I've ever used Bomber or lost a match to Bomber, Gigan is better. Yeah, Gigan also is still not insanely good, but Gigan is better. They're releasing a Baggin figure. Can't remember the company that it is, though. It's the Bandai Movie Monster series. I pre-ordered one. Of the Bagon figures. Because, you know, that's like, you know, that never happens. That's like a once in a blue moon, you know, that kind of figure gets dropped. So I pre-ordered it. Because, like, come on, it's like kind of a big deal, you know? This guy's using Mephilus? I can't even see my Earth's health. There's no way I lose it to Mephilus. There we go. That should be it. W. And more Angels. G98 should be coming soon, hopefully, to see, but then have Go be better. I really was hoping that Godzilla 1998 would come this year because it was his 25th anniversary. Not super shocked that they did not do that. I'm gonna swap Super Mechagodzilla into my leader for probably the rest of the stream, just so we can test him out as a leader. We might switch him back, but I want to use a different character in this slot, something a little bit maybe cheaper. Chibi, we'll use Chibi. Actually, you know what we'll do for Chibi? I'll level him up. I think we put like what 2 levels onto him. Thanks for all the videos you submit. It's really useful, even in English, man. Thank you. I wish this game have a Spanish language. I agree. I wish that there was other more language options. I think the only ones are English and Japanese. I'm not really sure if there's any other language options, but I know a little bit of Spanish, and I was just in Spain, and I got by pretty well with the Spanish that I knew. So that was pretty good. Little Peep is a Godzilla Earth expert. Oh my god. Oh, did you see Super Godzilla, the Super Godzilla colored space figure that Mondo released? I did see that. The Mondo always has like fire. The Mondo shit is always so good. I wish I had more room in here for the Mondo stuff, but the Astro Monster poster I have is from Mondo. I love the Mondo posters. It made me really upset when they said that they were shutting down their poster division. That's like the whole reason I like even liked. Wow, he just tanked that shot. That's the whole reason I liked Mondo in the first place, was for their posters. That shit is so good. I have the Astro Monster posters from Mondo, and then in my front stairwell I have the versus Destroy a Mondo poster that they did. And a bunch of my vinyls that I have America Player are also from Mondo. So I'm a big fan. Chibi's the GOAT. Look at this guy right here. Oh, I guess we'll see in a second if he's immune to the heal thing. I think, but we're not even gonna... We'll see if he's immune to the Megalon. No, he is not. Just as I suspected. Gigabash is one of the best kaiju fighting games. I agreed. I still don't own it, but I played the fuck out of the demo when it was available, and I really liked it. So the floating metal dinosaur is not a flying unit, even though Garuda makes it fly. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. I'm with you, dog. It shows him hovering in his gameplay, and his leader is hovering, but he does not count as a flying leader, and he does not count as a flying unit. Oh, here's his leader dance. Oh, hold on. We'll see in a second. Okay, so he has like a... That's not the worst one we've seen. We've seen some pretty bad ones. I can see this game do Pacific Rim crossover. They've already done Legendary before, so they could do it. Honestly, at this point, Gamera's in the game. Anything's on the fucking table. I would love a Pacific Rim collaboration. That would be electric. I would love that. Toho is greedy as fuck. This is just one of you guys. This is definitely someone who's not having a good time with season. But they have the new unit. It's not flying because Garuda is lifting him, Toho logic. This guy trains himself. Imagine if G1 has Bagan as a villain. That would be crazy. There's no way. So he's basically flying Tin Can, making him able to shut down GD9. W name. I think we could do, like, perhaps this. I haven't used his special yet, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, he used it on me. Well, there we go. We've seen the special. Look at that. Bro, kill this guy again. What the fuck? Let's go. Let's get it done. Chibi low-key a menace. Also, the range on Super Mechagodzilla as a leader is also kind of, like, insane. So Greedy Shark buys pack to get the new unit early. Yeah. I honestly thought that he might be able to live that. That was not the case. Alright, so let's get you dead. Bam. And let's go after that Mothra. I actually think this moth is probably going to survive, so it's pointless. Once Orga is added, if his leader's ability should be to consume instant kill. An instant kill button on Orga would be awesome. I want the option to turn on blood in this game. I want to see blood flying everywhere. Bro, go play Mortal Kombat. That's what I got to say about that. What do you think, this is invincible, bro? He tanks a lot of hits as well. But he's pretty slow to attack, which is unfortunate. Oh, the heal is a bitch. But we're making some good progress on that Earth, though, even with that heal gone. You know what? That's unfortunate as well. What the fuck? Can we get Earth here and maybe save the Mothra? No. Why am I not allowed to have Mothra in these games, bro? That is so foul. Yeah, heal him up. I'll send my surprise attacker, Chibi Godzilla, onto the field. What is the best way to get units? Right now, there is a event where the expedition maps cost significantly less to open up with your gems. The best way to get units is to, right now, for the next 6 days, just go crazy opening like every single box that you have. That is what you should be doing. If you want the new units, if you want any units at all, what you should be doing right now is opening up boxes like fucking crazy. Wow, he really just like said fuck it and just like did not. Oh fuck, I thought that was gonna stop the Mothra. Bro, what is going on with my Godzilla? He is just like not deciding to join the fucking party today. But now I have Mothra, so that's good at least. I'll eat some shots from the guy again, that's fine. You will do that. You'll grab him there. I'll put Chibi right here. These guys will get some hits. That'll be good. He put Kiryu all the way back there. I didn't even know he had the Kiryu. That's okay. But that is okay. As long as he doesn't just try training me like how he has trains. I'm like in this battle right now. I'm in it to win it right now. So the Mothras killed each other. His Mothra's back. I'm trying to cycle through them super quickly. My guys. Get my Mothra back. His Mothra's dead. My Mothra's up. My deck, I think, is a little bit cheaper than his. So I have the Mothra. I have the Chibi. I have Gigan. I'm going to drop the Gigan. Chibi is just tanking this shit like fucking crazy, actually. You know what? Drop him here. See how that works out for us. Let's drop the Kamacuras there so we can put our Mothra up on the field. He didn't train me. He's an absolute champion. A GOAT even. This is an excellent battle. I have no idea who won this. I won this. Let's go. Let's go. That was a W. Marvelous battle. Marvelous battle. The SMG leaders gonna lock on each other. They need more skins in the game. Last one we got was bronze silver skins. I agree, we need more skins in the game. Try the room again. I will try the room again for you. I will try the room again. You've been asking this whole time. Not gonna lie, Mother Mago became a menace once her cost was lowered. 3 costs for the crazy damage with the AoE as well. Yeah, that she wouldn't take the dub without Chibi. That's true. Yeah, Mothra getting that cost reduction is just phenomenal. That was a really, really, really nice change. That was long overdue, and then her getting the rented boost was insane. Y'all should be calling Earth old since when was Gojira a fossil? What? You want a naked King Caesar skin? Pause. What? Never say that again. I don't want to read that ever again. You take that outside. That is not. We're in a classroom, a dojo. Even this is a house of learning, and you're coming in here, being horny on main, and the fixed matches don't work. And make Destroy Perfect Form cost 1 and give 100% damage boost. Yeah. Destroyer is my favorite monster. Any boosts to Destroyer, I am there for 100%. Bluezilla, I've fought you a few times, and sometimes he gives up on me. Yeah, Boss Special is one of the best we've had in a while. I agree. One of the best. Next update, Chibi will be leader speaking into existence. Oh, gods. Yeah, Chibi leader would be kind of crazy with it. Mothra and Destroya. So you know what we'll do? Chibi. And Mothra. Ah, my Mothra died. Son of a bitch. That's fine. We lived. Have you seen the Magic the Gathering Godzilla cards? I have every single Magic the Gathering Godzilla card. I don't have all the holos. I don't know where to find a definitive list of which of the cards had holo versions and which didn't. But I have one of every kind of card from that set, not including all the holos, unless the card had to be a holo. If it only had a holo option, I have it. But if it was like the Destroyer is either regular Destroyer or holo foil Destroyer. I don't have the holo foil Destroyers, but I have a regular Destroyer. So any card, I have one of every card at least. But I don't have like one of the every card from that set. They also have you're amazing if he's actually followed that Mothra. I will get this fucker up. For sure. There we go. But Magic the Gathering is doing they're doing Jurassic Park cards this month. On like the 15th or the 14th or something, they're doing Jurassic Park, which I am definitely looking forward to, because that I think is going to be an interesting collab. They've already revealed a few cards. I don't think it's an alt art set like the Godzilla stuff was. The Godzilla Magic cards were not their own unique monsters. I think maybe one of the Godzillas was his own unique monster. But the rest of them were alternate arts. The Jurassic Park cards, I believe, are all their own cards. I don't believe the Jurassic Park cards are alternate arts. I believe the Jurassic Park cards are solely their own. But I don't know in what fashion you will be able to get those cards. If they're just like going to be in like specialty packs, or if they're just like, you know, a set that you buy. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to look for how to find. Let me rephrase. I am going to look up all of the Jurassic Park Magic the Gathering cards, and then I'm going to go online and I'm going to buy singles of every single one, at least one of, holo or not, one of every of the Jurassic Park specific cards. If it's like, I don't think it's a full set like Lord of the Rings was like, had a lot in it, or maybe it is going to be like Lord of the Rings, so maybe I'm looking at like 15 cards, 20 cards, which is fine, maybe more, 25. The Godzilla set of cards is The Godzilla set is 25 cards. Damn, you did an excellent battle. Him, the disrespect. I forgot. Sorry. Excellent battle. Did Spence ping me on Discord? Not right now. But the Godzilla set is 25 cards. There are the 4 or 5 land cards, and then there's the base set of the Godzilla cards, and then there was one like magazine exclusive Mechagodzilla, which I also have. And then there's the 3 cards that were exclusive to Magic in Japan. It was Batra, Kiryu, and wow, Chibi's actually kind of crazy with it. It was Batra, Kiryu, and Batra, Kiryu, and the Mothra Cocoon were all exclusive to Japan. I have those as well. Now my thoughts on the Godzilla PS4 game. I never got to play it. I did not have a PlayStation 4 when that game was around, so I never got to play it. Nor did I know anyone at the time that had a PlayStation 4. But now I got a PlayStation 5, and I can't play the fucking Godzilla game because it is, like, ridiculous amounts of money. Maybe one day. But I have no... And I didn't watch... I'm not, like, a big, like, fan of watching gameplay of games without a purpose. Like, I'm not going to watch someone play the Godzilla console game because it's not going to, like, bring me any joy or anything. I don't, like, get any joy from Let's Plays. Like, I don't really watch people play Let's Plays or, like, do Let's Plays. I, like, if I'm watching a video on YouTube for a game, it's mostly about, like, how to do something specific or, like, educational, like my channel. Where I'm, like, a little bit more descript. You know, how I'm like, oh, this is how, like, this is a strategy, right? I very much more like stuff like that, as opposed to, like, a Let's Play. I get nothing from Let's Plays. PS4 should be remade with new characters for PS5. I agree. I think the only person generally like Godzilla PlayStation 4 game. I've seen a lot of sentiment online where people are fans of it, and I think maybe people are, like, having, it's like, you know, it's been like 10 years or whatever since the game released, and so now people are, like, coming out of the woodwork with nostalgia, and they're like, oh, I actually did secretly really enjoy this game. Oh, did I not stop that, Leo? That's unfortunate. Please do not say what Head said. Bro, what? The game now costs as much as the PlayStation 4. You're not missing out on much. PlayStation 4 game is literally a playable Godzilla movie, and while it's cool and all, it gets mega repetitive and boring. Wasn't the multiplayer the new kaiju made in, like, half a month or global release? I don't know. I have no idea. Go Tango Gordon voice clip needs to be here. Look, which moth is best in your opinion? Mothra 19 having the slow and 2 extra energy. Yours, that's what your opinion is? I think the best moth right now is probably Leo or Mothra, the 90s Mothra, 92. I mean, all the Mothras are good. I think the best one is probably just, Leo is still extremely strong. I think it's a toss-up between Leo and Imago, I think. I'm kind of leaning more towards Imago. Because she's really cheap and just fucking ton of damage. But Leo is just a hoss, bro. Leo just shows up and wrecks faces. I'm really enjoying him. Where's the You're a Good Team? There it is. Alright, so if I get 7, I can drop Chibi and Leo. So we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Have fun dealing with my Chibi Godzilla. 10th Angel. No, he brought Chibi into the mix. Oh, but Leo got that second charge off. That's big. Chibi's putting some hands on. Pretty low, though. Pretty low. Surprised we didn't get a Showa Godzilla. Would love to see Showa Godzilla with the gravity-defying dropkick. We just got a Showa Godzilla this season. Godzilla 1954 is from the Showa era. But I know what you mean. We did not get, like, one of the goofy-ass Showa ones. If you want to play good Godzilla gameplay, Giga Bash or the Godzilla DLC, also Ultraman is coming in a few days, so you can have them fight. Technically not a Godzilla game, but I see your point. This is gonna hit my guy? Yeah, it's annoying. He's got a... What is this? The Ghidorah? It's okay. That's okay. Have you seen the new -1 trailer? I have not. I have really tried not to watch... Oh my god, dude. For the love of God, brother. I have really tried not to watch anything for -1. I watched the first teaser and I think then the first trailer from like a few months ago. I have really tried not to watch anything from it. Come on, dude. Let's get a move on. Because I don't want to get spoiled. And I've done a really good job of avoiding spoilers for it, considering my line of work. Making Godzilla YouTube videos, I have been really, really good at avoiding spoilers for the movie. I do, however, want to use the Luffy method and perhaps watch it before the US release. But I haven't been able to find a good thing for that either. -1 breath is insane in your opinion? Like I said, I don't know anything about that. I know nothing about that. Nothing. See, that Dimension Tide is really good. He'll take care of that if he doesn't. He did. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I hate being like, I'm fucked here. There's no way I walk out of this. I hate like being like when the new season drops and like none of the shit that I have, or not the shit, but like I'm using the new characters and it's just like not strong enough to compete, is super annoying, and it gets super fucking old real quick. Drop you. But now we're kind of getting closer with the energy boost, so I have a lot of units that are cheaper to play, and so I'm kind of going to get a lot of bang for my buck here, but it's still like not super amazing. Not a big fan of it, but it is what it is. He had a Mega Gears this whole time. What? Hopefully here, though, I can kind of close it out. I guess not. Maybe I can right here. Oh my god, Gigan. Excellent. Excellent battle. Excellent battle. He's pissed. I know this guy's pissed. I know he's pissed. I love that. We love to see that. We love that. Ugh. That was a great battle right there. Let's get our achievements in. Special missions. Oh, we got something. Nothing really. Love that. I didn't even check my shop today. Which angel is the best right now? The 4th angel is the best. Does Super Mega still have the Pierce as a leader? Yeah. Yeah, he definitely does. Okay. I'm gonna call it here in a little bit. But I just wanted to go over my thoughts on the new characters one more time. Super Mechagodzilla is a ton of fun as a unit and a leader, but I don't think he's very necessary. Wait, there's fragments for G material? Yes, there's fragments for G material. That's what the achievement list has. Also, you like that? Do you like the shirt? That's the Attack on Titan, bro. That's the finale, bro. It says "See you later" on there. You know, if you know, you know. Super Mechagodzilla is fun, but not really necessary to have in your deck in any capacity. Which sucks for a first place winner of the polls, but it is what it is. The other Godzilla, 1954 alternate, is a phenomenal character that is firing on all cylinders all the time, and is going to get even better the higher levels. Can you hear me now? Yeah. What's your question before I go? I'll answer your question. So does Destroyer ever need a rework to crawl over the leader and damaging? Interesting. I would be down for that. I like, I love a good old Destroyer in any capacity, so them crawling all over the characters would be definitely something. Definitely a little strange, but I dig it. I gotta shower. I gotta wash all this gamer gunk off me. Is Shin still good? No. Shin has never really been good. He was like briefly good. Can I get the GBO content creator role in the Discord? Yeah. You just ping me in the Discord so I know which account to give it to. And I will give it to you. You have a question, do it clap? Oh, this shit clap? Ish, this shit farts, bro. You ain't even know. Have I seen the FNAF movie? No. I have no interest in FNAF, but I probably will end up watching the movie eventually. Who's the thickest in GBO besides Earth? Yamada. Alright, and that's the stream, you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. This was a ton of fun. And it's good to be back. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.